Welcome to Comics, Comics, and Pizza. Today we'll be reviewing Forever Evil, Issue 1.
SupermanWonder Woman, Issue 1.
And the new Marvel TV show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Welcome back to another episode of Comics, Comics, and Pizza.
First up, we'll be reviewing Forever Evil, Issue 1. The first part of the Villains Month, which was very evil.
On our wallets.
Terrible. Because we had to get many 3D nice covers, and they were nice.
So many gorgeous covers.
Very nice covers. And we did enjoy them. And 60%, I would have to say, because we read almost all the books, all 52 of them, probably like 45 for us, something like that. They were pretty good. You know, they were worth the money, and the covers were amazing. They were popping right out at you, and they were very good. And we have a list of our top 10 favorite books from that month on the bottom of the screen, on the description. Hopefully it's there. If it's not there,
somewhere in the video.
Down there.
Somewhere there.
You're going to see it. But what kicked all off was Forever Evil, when the heroes lost and the villains won. How the heroes lose, we don't know. We didn't really see it. It went from Trinity War to Forever Evil, and it's a big portion. We just know they're dead. And the crime syndicate is here. The evil Earth 3 versions of the Justice League. And they are evil. Ultraman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, who loves to say the words cray cray for some reason. Atomica, that treacherous bitch.
Never saw that coming.
Evil Alfred. Who else? The Grid. The Grid, apparently, who was the machine part. Never saw it coming. The machine half of Cyborg basically said, fuck you, and ripped the human part off him. So Cyborg should be dead, essentially.
Crazy.
He should be dead. He should be dead.
Technically, they're all dead.
As
far as we know.
From what we know, they're all dead, essentially.
Although, as far as we know, we know.
We know. And Crime Syndicate says, we're in charge, everyone. They shut down all communication. Everyone's like, what the hell is going on? All you put on the screen was, the world is ours. And you kind of see different villains reacting to this news of the world being someone else's. And they have a big meeting, a huge meeting, in front of the destroyed tower of the Justice League, the Watchtower. And here's a little picture of that meeting. All the heavy hitters.
The villains.
All the heavy hitters there, having a good old time, chatting it up. Of course, arguing because they're villains. They don't like each other, but they have a common interest of being happy that Justice League is dead. Most of the main heroes are gone. And in this book, we don't want to spoil too much, but there is a huge reveal of a character, and raises more questions of why reveal this character's identity instead of just killing this character. And a lot of interesting twists for the first issue, really building up this 7-issue arc. So 7 months. It's not like Trinity War where it all happened like consecutively in 1 month. It's 7 months long, Forever Evil. The heroes are dead. Now most DC books are taking place before this happened. That's why there's still a Superman book and a Batman book going on. It's all happened before Forever Evil. We don't know what happened to the heroes. All we know is they showed evidence of a ripped cape and Aquaman's trident, like pieces that show they should be dead. So we don't know. It was a very good first issue, and it showed that some villains aren't so happy about this. Lex Luthor's kind of like, what's going on? No
one can kill Superman but me.
Basically, yeah. It's a little more that ego, like, he's my Superman, I killed him. That's my job. That's what I do. Without him, what is this? You see Ultraman do very shocking things to the world and snort shocking things in himself.
Very, very strange.
Very strange.
Version of Superman.
Tuco, if you get that reference, Breaking Bad fans, Tuco Superman. So it'll be very interesting. So if you read Trinity War, I don't know why I didn't pick this up a month ago. You're weird. This is really good, top-notch quality writing from Jeff Johns as usual. People have complained about the art. Personally, I like it. I think it's fine. There's one or two inconsistencies, but
typical comic book art.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
Things happen. But it was good. And I think you'll enjoy it. So from 1 out of 10, I give it a 9. For 8. I'll give it an 8.
We're going out of 10 stars now?
Yes. I didn't say stars, I said 9 out of 10.
I usually do 4 out of 5.
So alright, back to stars.
We do a star system here, right?
I forget things. It happens. I'm reading too many books.
Out of 5 stars.
Out of 5 stars, I'll give it 3.5.
Okay, I was going to give it like a 4.
4. She'll give it a 4. I'm a little more as usual, as you know.
As a start, for the start of an event,
it's a start. It's a start, yeah. It's not, oh my god, but there's definitely shocking twists and turns.
Superman and Wonder Woman.
Actually, let me show you the full, beautiful cover.
So cool.
Very nice.
So cool.
I will be the first to say I wasn't really excited about this book. I didn't really care. I thought it's issue 1. I'll pick it up just to see if it's decent. I love this book. Beautiful art. A great balance of both characters. Wasn't all lovey-dovey. It was very showing how they both view their relationships with each other and then going right to action. Mm-hmm. And we see the main villain at the end of the last page of this book. It is shocking, bloody, and awesome.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I give
really
this,
cool.
For a first issue, I'm off the bat saying 5 stars. I'm going to keep picking up this book. I absolutely love it. They find a perfect balance for every character. They all feel and sound like each other. Because some writers can't write certain characters. Some people just can't write Superman. A lot of people can't write Wonder Woman. And they find the balance in this book. Also, if you're not reading Wonder Woman, very, very good book. Read Wonder Woman.
Definitely should be reading Wonder Woman.
I'm the last person that ever cared about that. I'm the last person.
We
and I read it.
picked up the Wonder Woman New 52 trades.
Very impressed.
Really got into Wonder Woman as a character, which never really cared about beforehand.
At all for me as a guy.
Superman, I don't really care too much for.
I'm
going to mumble that part because
I do.
He's alright. I like him. In this story, you get to see a little different side of how he feels about his public life.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting view, and you get to see a little bit of their relationship, which is cute.
And how they both view it differently. How to handle if they show it to the public or not, even though Batman always knows, because he's Batman. And also, you don't have to really read the other books of both characters to get this book.
Yeah, you don't need to read anything else.
It's a standalone book.
You know who Superman is, you know who Wonder Woman is. Yeah. There.
Go for it. Go from
There's
there.
Your preface.
Basically. And yeah, very good. How many stars did you give it?
5 stars.
5 stars.
I would say. I was really shocked with the ending, so.
Very. And again, art. I can't tell enough about the art. The art is really just crisp and nice. Still different, but really nice.
Yeah.
And
I enjoyed it.
Should I give him a spoiler? Look at someone's face? No.
No
spoilers.
No
Sorry.
spoilers.
Forget it. I was going to try and give you a little spoiler.
It's too good to spoil.
Too good. So, that's Superman, Wonder Woman. A little sexist, not saying Wonder Woman, Superman, don't you think, ladies?
It's alphabetical. It's fine.
She had to ruin my points. I was trying to be nice about it, but whatever. So, next up.
Trying to make some issues here. There are no issues with this book. It's
Who
fine.
cares about grammar? Loser librarians. That's who.
Winner.
Next up, we have the show, Agents of
S.H.I.E.L.D. Really want to like it. I really want to like it.
Really do.
I love the movies.
Love S.H.I.E.L.D. Love the idea of S.H.I.E.L.D. Love a lot of things about Marvel.
I don't really love Marvel, but I love the Avengers.
Yeah.
And,
Who didn't love the Avengers? If you didn't love the Avengers, stop watching.
Very broken
Don't stop
up
watching, please.
about the death of
Agent Carlson
in the movie, because I can't remember the name. I'm very bad with names.
And that's actually another point about the show. A lot of characters are very forgettable.
Yeah.
Even though they're the main characters. If you look at the main picture we just showed you before this.
I don't think I know the name of anybody in the show.
Nor do
Fitz.
I. Which one's Fitz?
Fitz is the obnoxious scientist.
Okay,
One
there
of
you
the
go.
obnoxious scientists.
The main problem with the show is the characters. Josh Whedon's such a great writer, always mixing a proper amount of humor and drama into his shows. I feel like he's doing that too much with this show. He wants to impress people so much that he's going too overboard with his own stuff. It's almost exaggerated and almost ridiculous.
Yeah.
For the first episode was fine. No real complaints. They had an issue. They came together. I'm fine with that. But the characters,
a lot of character building in the first episode,
which is
so
fine.
You can
You're used to that.
build the team and get to know everybody.
Yeah, but now we're 3 episodes in.
And nothing's really happened.
I don't really care about any of these characters at all. I barely care about Carlson. And I love Carlson. Everyone does. And I don't really care that much. I feel like the characters they have a weird problem where it's the character and the actor. You have a character you don't really sympathize or care about, and you have an actor who's not that good or made for a different kind of show.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember her name, but the scientist geeky girl, the computer tech girl, she's made for a CW drama. You know what I'm talking about. Those CW,
the hacker, right?
Huh?
You're
the hacker
the
one,
hacker
yeah.
Girl.
She's made for the kind of, like, Heart of Dixie, Gossip Girl. She's made for those shows.
Yeah.
She's terrible on this show and really annoying to me. And you have the main guy, the main badass kind of the show, the secret agent I'm used to killing people guy. He's not a good actor. He's like pulled right out of All My Children. And then they try and make him have this like sexual tension, but it's not. It's not working at all.
Where there should be sexual tension,
you just don't
there's
care.
like this
thing.
Like they're not
Awkward.
talking about it. They're
It's like when
it's like they've already dated and then broken up, and now they're like, oh yeah, I like you.
It's like when a gay actor tries to play a straight guy and have a love thing. It looks weird and feels weird for the whole audience. I don't like it. Then you have these two super annoying scientists. They're British. I love British people. British people are awesome.
They don't need to be in the show
They
that
don't,
much.
not at all. They have way too much screen time.
Yeah.
They're the Q of like the James Bond universe. They need to be there for one scene. Here's your gadget. Get the fuck out. That's what they need to be. But we have them the whole show on missions. Why are they on missions? They're techies.
They don't need to be
They
there.
should be in the tech room a lot.
Which I find really amusing that they keep talking to the hacker and like saying you want to be a field agent but you don't know anything about fighting or how to shoot a gun and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But they take these scientists with them
everywhere. Places they have no business being.
They don't need to be there.
No. You bring them after the fighting's done so they can look at stuff.
They don't even need to be on the plane.
No, they don't need to be on the plane. You call them to come there.
At headquarters. That's it.
There is a badass cameo by Nick Fury.
Them.
There is a nice cameo with Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, and that makes everyone happy. It's Samuel Jackson. But you know what?
He should be in it.
As I say, he should be in the show. I'll watch that every day. It's Sam Jackson being Nick Fury. Who cares? That's awesome. I don't know where the story is. Another problem is the episodes take a long time to build up. Like the first 40 minutes of the show, I don't care.
It should be like condensed into the first 10 minutes of, oh, we found this thing and we have to go get it. But it's like 40 minutes of getting there and then 5 or 10 minutes of, oh my god, this episode's actually really good.
Yeah. Like in the second episode, there's a whole plane thing happening, and it was really cool, the stuff that happened on the plane with a bomb blowing up and them fighting bad guys. But that happened the last 10 minutes of the episode. Before that, it's a ton of talking and banter and witty banter and all this stuff I don't care about.
They had a little action scene at the temple.
Yeah, but
where they're fighting.
Little. I'm not saying the show's terrible. It just needs a lot of work. They need to take out a lot of garbage, kill off a lot of characters we don't care about. Because the characters I do care about don't get any screen time. There's an Asian lady, I can't remember her name, but personally, I think she's an interesting character. I want to know more about her, and a good actress.
You're talking about the pilot?
Pilot lady, yeah. I want to know more about her. She seems pretty good at actress and a character. Doesn't get any screen time. Like, she'll have one badass scene.
I would like to see more dynamic characters.
Yeah, more dynamic. These are a lot of one-dimensional characters. You're a geeky, you're a field agent guy, you're the witty person, you're another geek we don't need. We only have one geek in the show. Like,
you don't need two of those.
You don't need two of them. Now, Agent Coulson is a good character, and they are trying to build little questions. Is he alive, really? Is he dead? We don't know.
Is he really him?
Yeah, because they talk behind his back a lot about his past when he died in Avengers 1. Spoiler. And, but...
Shouldn't be a spoiler by now.
It shouldn't be a spoiler by now, but whatever. But they ask a lot of questions, like, is it really him? I think it's a life model decoy, which happens a lot if you know anything about the Marvel Universe. Or he was resurrected, or there's a million possibilities.
I think he should be a Skrull.
Or that would actually, I like her ideas. That would be pretty cool if she was. He was.
Another thing.
Not her. I don't want her to be a Skrull. She's human. I hope so.
I'm secretly a Skrull. Another thing that bothers me about this universe of the TV show is that they make references to the alien invasion that happened in the movie, but the world doesn't seem to be changed at all by that.
They're still shocked when they see stuff.
You'd think, you know, there'd be destruction somewhere, or they'd like go to New York and see the damaged buildings or the damaged infrastructure.
Yeah, they keep referencing it, but they can't afford to show it.
It's just kind of like, oh, remember like 10 years ago when this happened?
Yeah.
When it was supposed to be like last year.
Yeah. So
it's kind of weird.
Everything feels like an afterthought when they talk about other characters. I'm waiting to see Tony Stark, because if Robert Downey Jr. can do a commercial for cars, he can be on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just think that makes sense. But the show, it was already said they're going to have a full season now. They already got, that's big news, a full season of the show. But they didn't get renewed for a second season. Some shows already did, of the whole fall, thing. And they're doing good ratings. But it's just, I don't care. I don't go, oh man, next week, new episode. It's more like, it's Tuesday, I'm not watching anything.
Watch this.
We might as well watch it to be up to date with all other geeks.
We really want to like it.
Yeah, we really want to like it. I love the Marvel movies. They're all good. All of them, kind of. Most of them. They're good.
Most of them are good.
Yeah. So,
if not better than good.
Yeah. So, they need to build up on it, and if they don't, if it stays the way it is, I can see myself just stop watching it. And I'll hear about it in the grapevine, Yeah. So, out of 5 stars.
One of those, watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, when it's all on Netflix and you just have a day of all that.
You can skip through the stupid parts.
Yeah, which is plenty right now, which is sad. So, all in all, that show I give, out of 5 stars, sadly, I'm going to give it like 2.
Yeah.
And that's being generous.
I was going to say like 2.5.
That's generous. Very generous from her, as usual. Because she's a woman. Woman feelings.
I have my lady feelings.
Lady feelings.
I don't have any lady feelings about this show. I'm not even
because
really,
the women are terrible.
Enticed by these strong female characters or any of the handsome dudes on the show.
In other news of comic book TV shows, Arrow came back, and Arrow's a pretty decent show. It sometimes goes a little CW, but all in all, it's watchable.
Has its CW
it's on CW anyway, so it makes sense. But it's a good show. It's entertaining. I still enjoy watching it. It's still very comic book related stuff, and they are introduced in this season Black Canary at the very end of the last episode. I know they're going to introduce the Flash, who will also begin his own show next year. DC announced they're going to be doing a Gotham show based off Gotham before Batman came. It's all about basically Jim Gordon and the cops dealing with all those crazy villains before Batman, which can be good. If they do it properly on Fox, they said, it could be done fine. It could be done really gritty and nice. And also NBC is doing a Constantine TV show. These are both.
Should be interesting.
I'm very interested to see how they're going to do that. If they want to be dark and like the real Constantine that we know who's a jerk and will betray anyone for whatever reason he has, that would be very interesting. That could be good. So it all depends. DC's trying to dip their foot in it. They want to see how it's going to do. It'd be really good if they actually connect this to the cinematic universe. It'll speed up a lot of things for people. They're always scared.
It would make sense since they want to make a Justice League movie.
Yeah, they want to make a Justice League movie and a Justice League Dark movie. So you know what? It'll speed up if they have 2 TV shows.
Yeah.
And they already said they want to do a Wonder Woman TV show or a movie within the next 3 years. So I think they're going to try and connect it.
Speaking on that, quick interjection, they need to just make a live-action version of the cartoon Wonder Woman movie that they have.
Yes, there's a cartoon. There's a cartoon Wonder Woman movie.
Amazing.
And it's pretty damn good. I watched it the other day. I took it from the library right here, and it's pretty good. It's like not even 2 hours, and if that whole movie was put into live action, people would love it. Guaranteed people would love it. So yeah, that is our show. If you have any comments, please put them down. If you have any questions for us, if you want us to review any particular books, maybe if you write your own books, send it to us, and we'll review it.
Them.
Independent writers, talking to you. Hope you enjoy it. I'm Nick.
I'm Jessica.
And this is Comics, Comics, and Pizza. Peace.